Hello again. Welcome back to AirJobBoss TV. I am the AirJobBoss, and to find out more of how I help you prepare for your next airline interview, you can click the link below at airjobboss.com. Today, this is a continuation of our interview question and answer series, and today's question is, tell me about a time you have offered great customer service. Yeah? Passenger carrying airlines focus very heavily on customer service. It might not always seem so if you've ever been a passenger on a major airline, but they really do spend a lot of time competing against other airlines for customer service. And a lot of time, even the weakest airlines or the poorest rated airlines in customer service that you may interview at want somebody to improve their situation, so they might be curious to hear how exactly you go about doing this. So we're going to touch on a couple points, and I'm going to go over a couple points before I give you an example answer. Number one, the most important aspect of good customer service on the part of a professional pilot is to work very hard in ensuring safety of operation and flying exactly as the company wants you to fly. That is your function. You're not making commercials. You're not a flight attendant serving beverages, calling people by their first name if they're a high-level frequent flyer program. You're not the gate agent trying to be polite and solve problems. What a professional pilot does to deliver good customer service is to execute their job at the highest level of safety and efficiency as possible. Okay, so you're going to mention that at the outset. Number two, you're going to come up with a specific example of how you went outside your normal operation, which is being an effective pilot, to go out of your way to help somebody. And you're going to make sure this is airline related or aviation related in some way. So if you're a flight instructor moving into a regional airline, you're going to have to find a situation that you help that student or the student's family or something of that nature. Regional airline, you have a little bit better structure because you've actually been operating with flight attendants, passengers, and crew members. And if you're at another major airline moving to a different major airline, you should have a lot of anecdotes. Now, if you do not have a wonderful, happy customer service story, the next time you go flying, make one. You have a responsibility as a professional to serve other people. And if you're not doing that, the world has a tough time of returning the favor. Yeah. So go out every day in your job as a professional pilot, and when you have time, help other people, whether it is carrying somebody's bags, assisting in wheelchair, directing them to their gate, answering questions that they have, how to get around the terminal. Always stop and help somebody. If anybody catches you doing this, like the vice president of customer service, you're going to be noticed. You're going to be noticed doing a good job, and there is nothing better for your career than getting caught doing something nice. All right? Okay, so here is basically, I have an example because I just did this the other day. So here, I'm going to try to give you an answer to, what was it again? Okay. Tell me about a time you offered great customer service. Basically, my job as a professional pilot is to fly the aircraft exactly as the company dictates under their flight operations manual, their aircraft operating manual, and other policies to ensure the highest level of safety, efficiency, and customer service as possible. That means I adhere to company policy. That is my primary way in which I deliver high levels of customer service. To vary from standard operational procedures and policies of our airlines, I feel degrades the level of customer service. A lot of what we do as professional pilots is unseen and behind a door. Nobody really understands the dedication, the efforts we go to provide quote unquote customer service, which is safety of flight. On the other hand, there are a lot of things that professional pilots can do to make people feel that they're a valuable customer. And garner their loyalty to an airline. I was flying on a trip not too long ago to Mexico City, and we didn't have a passenger boarding bridge to come in, which means you can just exit the aircraft level. We were going down air stair. We were in an open spot and we had to go down air stairs. Well, I had completed all the shutdown checklist and everything. I got up to see the operation and they wheeled this stairway to the jet, and it was incredibly steep, very, very steep. And we had people of all kinds of physical capabilities carrying all different kinds of weighted bags. And I just felt unsure about everyone's ability to get down the stairs. So what I decided to do is tell the people at the ground handlers at the end that I'm going to help, so that they knew what I was doing and I wasn't surprise them. And I waited at the top of the stairs for anybody who had a heavy or awkward looking bag. And I carried that bag down, set it on the ground, went back up to the next person, and I did this until everybody was off the plane. It was interesting to see the looks on people's faces, because here is the captain of the airplane carrying their bags down, and I felt a lot of humor inside about that they were so charmed by the fact that I was helping them down the stairs. But the reality is that my responsibility is for the safety of those passengers the entire time they're in my presence, and I just felt that if anyone was going to fall down that stairs, I would rather it be me than them. So that was one of the latest things I can remember as far as customer service. Okay, isn't that a nice, happy story? You're sacrificing your own body, toppling down. You know, they picture you toppling down the stairs with some passenger's bag as they all look at you heroically, you know, carrying old women and young children's bags up and down the stairway. If you don't have a story like this, go out and get one. Proper customer service and extending your charitable service to others during your job is an important factor. And the companies that you hire are going to want to know you care about their company, rather that you care about their customers as if they're members of your family. All right, that's it. I am the AirJobBoss. Thank you so much. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, like it if you like. Appreciate your time here. We'll see you on the next video.